Welcome back to No Cap Sports.
Yeah, No Cap Sports is finally here.
Yep, long awaited.
Yeah. Thanks to everybody for sticking with us through this whole name change. But we're with episode 3 here.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy that we're already here. But
Different name, same show.
Same show, that's right. So, episode 3. Let's see what we're talking about first. Dyson. The Dyson, NWI Dyson. Still don't know what that stands for, by the way. But yes, Hoagie, also known as me. Hoagie hit up Dyson and he was like, "Yo, want to make a banger?" What did Dyson say back?
Hell yeah.
That's right. Game Changer, feat Hoagie. Check it out on SoundCloud. It's in Dyson's EP. Check out the rest of his songs too. They're fire. Game Changers is almost at 900 plays right now. So let's get that to 50,000. So yeah, next topic. Chiefs, Patriots. Patriots won that game. What do you gotta say about that?
It was a hard-fought win, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. You know, earlier in the pod, I think episode 2, I was saying I thought it would be an easy game for the Chiefs. Not for the Chiefs, for the Patriots to win.
Mm-hmm.
And it looked that way through the first half.
Yeah, the first half they didn't score a single point.
Yeah.
Which
the Chiefs didn't score a point.
Chiefs didn't at home, which is insane. Cause
yeah.
I think they had some streak of some amount of games where they didn't get shut out at home. So doing that, especially since the Patriots weren't even that great of a defensive team,
yeah,
is like against the best, arguably the best offense in the league.
Yeah. And the Patriots, they were just hammering the ball down the Chiefs' throats, I guess. Their run game, it was just like it was in the Chargers.
They kind of did whatever they wanted.
Yeah, James White again, he had a great game. And Gronk actually got involved.
Mm-hmm.
He had like 4 or 5 catches this game, which was very nice. But if you look at the stats here on the graphic that'll be showing on your screen, Tom Brady with 348 passing yards, a touchdown, and 2 interceptions. That second interception, do you remember that? When
thing off of
Edelman's
hands.
It went off Edelman's hands. Yeah. Ball doesn't lie. You know why?
Why?
That was the first play right after
it didn't touch him though.
I know, but
I mean,
you know, just 'cause we're Patriots fans, it's just biased to believe that he didn't. Of course
they went over for 5 minutes. And
well, what you had to do was you had to eliminate each hand one by one because you couldn't.
Well, you saw there was they had 3 or 4 different camera angles.
Yeah.
And he'd one camera angle oh, did it hit his right thumb? And then you'd go to the other one. It's like, oh no, it didn't. It completely missed.
Yeah,
it.
and then you'd have to check for the left hand.
You're like, hold on, did it hit his left thumb though? Because it looked like in that one that with the right thumb that it didn't. And then
and then what surprised me
they
too.
all kind of countered out each other eventually.
When the Chiefs player, I don't remember who it was, when he picked it up and ran for a touchdown, I'm surprised they ruled that a touchdown, the refs, because
I think
did they?
I think if Edelman did touch it, the Chiefs would get it where
but
number 49.
I
forget what his name
I
was.
thought they ruled it a touchdown, did they not?
Initially they ruled it. I think I think wherever the guy touched it, they'd get the ball at.
Yeah,
and they were definitely going to score.
But I right when I saw, because I thought Edelman touched it because I didn't see the replay when it first happened, and then right when not Romo, the other announcer, I forget his name, when he went up to the other guy said, oh, Edelman's going over to the refs now saying he didn't touch it. Right when I heard that, I was like, wow, he probably didn't touch it, because if he goes right over to them, and that's Edelman didn't chase him too. That's another thing. Edelman didn't chase after him and try to tackle him because he didn't touch it.
I mean, I don't know how it was a millimeter over his bicep.
Yeah.
If he didn't do a single curl up one day, then maybe it might have hit his arm.
Yeah. But So yeah, Tom Brady, those two interceptions, They weren't really his fault.
The first one
The
was
first
a
one?
bad one because it was like they were at the 2-yard line or something. They probably could have just run it up the gut.
Yeah, that's they.
but
It
I
was
don't
like in the Seahawks Super Bowl
know.
when they did that, but well, not as much actually. But the second one that shouldn't have happened.
Yeah, that
Edelman
wa-
just dropped the pass.
I,
It would have been a
it
whole
was
different
kinda
game.
karma, kind of.
Yeah, that's what I said
Yeah, I know.
earlier. But yeah, Tom
But
Brady.
It wasn't really karma because it was a right call.
Yeah, but
It's
only
coming from a-
one touchdown for Tom Brady, and they scored what 30 something points.
Yeah, but the touchdown, they kind of just did whatever they wanted once.
Yeah.
With the run game, and they just ran it.
It was
in.
37-31 with Tom
It kind
Brady.
of seemed like throwing it to the end zone was kind of unnecessary because there was like no stopping them on the ground.
Yeah. But so Pat Mahomes, 295 passing yards, 3 touchdowns in the second half only, and no interceptions.
I think they did his stats seem good, but like I think the Patriots did a really good job of just like getting to him.
Yeah.
Because I feel like when Patrick Mahomes is like really good, it's always because he has like a ton of time in the pocket, and he's just especially once you get to him, he can run away.
When Mahomes is good is when Tyreek Hill has enough time to get around his guy and get down the field.
Yeah, Tyreek Hill only had like 1 catch, right?
No, well, he had like 3 catches, but they were big time catches. That's the thing.
They like completely shut Tyreek Hill out of the game, which
No,
is
they didn't.
yes, they did.
No, they didn't, kid.
Okay,
They didn't.
Let's see to the.
Let's check the stats. Check the stats.
He had 1 catch for 42 yards. That was that giant.
Oh,
they
I
gave
guess.
Mahomes a ton of time.
That
then
yeah.
he just
So I guess
threw
you're
it.
right.
I mean, a 42-yard catch isn't great, but
All right.
just because he was
Yeah.
he's such a big part of their offense. And I think Travis Kelce had a bad game too.
Well, yeah, our defense played well. Mahomes also in an AFC Championship game against the Patriots. That's got to be a little nerve-wracking, but he was at home. He was at Arrowhead, which is loud as beep, you know.
Whoa,
you know.
whoa.
But yeah, so Arrowhead, I didn't think we'd have a problem playing there. Brady's done everything, everything in Arrowhead like that before. But yeah, Brady's used to the big games, and he's just
Yeah,
he's used to.
Patrick Mahomes is his first like full season, so of course he's gonna have some nerves.
Hello, what's up? All right, so now on the podcast we got Elijah Wimbish here. Elijah, what is your biggest takeaway from the Chiefs Pats game?
A little closer.
Oh, biggest takeaway from the Chiefs-Pats game. I mean, the NFL really needs to change. I believe my biggest takeaway between both games, but maybe the Chiefs and Pats game was the refereeing that was going on there. I mean, it seemed a little bit spectacle on some of the plays, but I mean, understandable in other plays. But the use of reviewing that they need to do, I believe that needs to be that needs to be changed and a lot stronger for the next season coming in.
So yeah, so about that
Can we have some examples?
that
here?
that Rams play. What do you think like an example of a change that they would make?
The Rams and Saints game.
Yeah.
I mean, let's go back to the first pass interference. In my opinion, the first pass interference with Smith running along the outside and getting hit by Robbie Coleman, I believe his name is.
Yeah.
And that right there, that should be able to get reviewed, and that should get overturned
Yeah.
immediately.
I totally agree with that because
Yeah.
if it takes an extra 15 minutes on the game, that costs the Saints a trip to the Super Bowl.
Exactly.
People are willing to wait like 15 minutes or however long it takes just to get the game right.
I'd
but-
rather them get it right than to screw a team that
Yeah.
worked all year.
I completely agree with you guys. I could not agree even more. And even when they went into overtime, I believe that with the other cornerback, I forgot his name, but when Thomas was trying to go and get the ball and the corner was in the way, I believe even with that one, they should be reviewed. Like if they want, if the coaches believe that they should be able to throw a challenge flag for a pass interference call or a flag field, I believe that they should be able to do that because it should not come down to the refs' decisions
Yeah, that's right.
to cost the game.
All right, Elijah. Well, thanks for coming on the pod today.
No problem, man. No problem.
All right, see ya.
There you go.
All right, that is Elijah Wimbish, running back for the North Kingstown Skippers football team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's some insight there.
Do
So
we
yeah,
wanna talk about the Rams.
we'll get to
Saints?
that. We'll get to
Okay,
that.
oh, sure.
But first,
Right.
Saget Beats.
Saget Beats. He's the newest and the best new producer.
I wouldn't say the best. Hoagie's up there.
I mean Hoagie, of course. Behind Hoagie.
Behind Hoagie.
Hoagie.
It's Hoagie at the 10,000th story of the building, and then it's like Saget at like floor 7, you know, and then everyone else below Saget. So yeah, Saget Beats. He changed his name to Young Saget. That's fucking bullshit.
Whoa.
We'll bleep that out. Don't worry. Young Saget, more like Young Faggot. Gotta keep it Saget. Okay. But yeah, Saget Beats. Link in the description. He's got some good beats. He came out with a beat album, did he?
Yeah, it's called
Saget
Opening.
Saget
That's what
Openings.
it's called.
Yeah.
It has this sick album cover. You
Sick
need to
album
see it.
cover.
It's like black and white. It has music notes on it.
Yeah, and if
I hate it.
I hate it too. But for anyone that doesn't know Saget,
He was on episode 2.
He was on episode 2. His name is Bryce Clark in real life.
Yep.
He's Summer Rae's soon-to-be husband. Yeah. So
Wish them luck.
So Saget, check him out. Check out Saget his rapping page too. He's got some good stuff on there.
2 of them.
Yeah, he's part of Quirky Gang as well.
Mm-hmm.
All right, but next thing we want to talk about is what we were going to talk about before.
Yep.
Super Bowl 53.
L-I-I-I.
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
All right.
Okay. Well, the Rams and the Saints, I thought in the rounds following the championship game, I thought they weren't as explosive as they were before. I mean, like week 12ish. I don't know what week it was, but the Saints played the Eagles and they destroyed. It was 48-7 or something. That was them at their best.
It just sucks because the Rams should not be here. They should not be in the Super.
I mean, they got robbed. That play they got robbed, but I think the Saints just had so many opportunities just to they didn't even they won the coin toss and they didn't score on their possession. I mean, they got robbed.
We can
once.
go back and forth all day about that. It's just going to be a repeating cycle of just this wouldn't have happened if that play didn't happen. Oh, this would have happened if that play did happen. Just stuff like that. So, but
Rams are in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, Rams are in the Super Bowl. What are you gonna do about it? Melvin Gordon though, he's looked like a flaming pile of poop on someone's doorstep lately.
Todd Gurley.
Todd Gurley.
Right.
Yeah, I mean Todd Gurley.
Same thing.
Yeah, Todd Gurley. What did I say?
Melvin Gordon.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking of
L.A.
I'm thinking of the first
with
podcast when we were talking about the Chargers Patriots game. Yeah. But Melvin Gordon, he was hurt. He's hurt, right? Kind of. Or is he?
You said Melvin Gordon again.
Oh my god.
Well. Yeah, he had
Todd Gurley. There's something wrong with
touches
him.
or something.
Well, I think
he was playing, and then the third quarter or something, he just didn't play. They just played C.J. Anderson.
Yeah, Todd Gurley. He said in an interview after the game, I believe, he injured his knee, so that's what's wrong with him. But he said that C.J. Anderson was just playing better than him.
He had 10 yards on 4 attempts against the Saints. He had a single reception and a touchdown. So, I mean, for Todd Gurley, who was arguably the best running back in football the last 2 years. What?
Move your mic like this.
That.
Tighten it now. loosen it.
Is it not? Can I not? Is this not good?
It's fine, but you're like going like that.
Oh, I think that's just.
Oh,
Me.
all right. Yeah. So Todd Gurley though. All right, ready? So we're gonna resume in 3, 2. Well, we're gonna cut this part out. So 3, 2, 1. Todd Gurley against New Orleans. He had 4 rushing attempts for 10 yards and 1 touchdown. Is that what you just said?
Yep.
Oh.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So
So
Todd Gurley, that's really bad. And
yeah, compared
the
to
Patriots have really cracked down on other teams' runs.
Yeah. They've gotten better.
'Cause Chargers, Melvin Gordon was like kind of hurt, but like he couldn't do any. Like he was just they shut him down.
Yeah,
He
except
didn't-
for that 1 touchdown he had where it was
Yeah.
like 2 yards away. But compared to the 4 rush yards and 10 attempts, I mean
Melvin Gordon had 15 yards against the Patriots.
well, yeah. But
for Melvin Gordon, that's
Todd
really bad.
Gurley
Yeah, I guess
in-
for everyone.
in week 17 against not week 17, the first round of the playoffs, their first playoff game, he had 16 rushes for 115 yards and a touchdown. So that's just the difference you can see.
And
But
the-
he's kind of cooled down against the Bears. That's a good defensive team. He had 11 attempts for 28 yards.
But that's kind of what the Rams were like really good at the beginning of the year, and then slowly they've been declining and declining. So it's, they're still really good, but like, who did they beat? The Cowboys. They like, it was like comfortable, but they only beat them by like 7, right? Again, and the Cowboys aren't even that good, and it was at home.
Hmm.
And then the Saints also have like declined since week whatever that was. They beat Philadelphia, they blew them out of the water, and then 2 weeks ago they they probably, if Alshon Jeffrey didn't let the ball go through his hands, then
Yeah.
the Eagles had a legitimate shot at winning.
That sucks for Alshon Jeffrey too, 'cause he's been so good, and Nick Foles has played so well too. Like the Patriots Eagles things, I don't hold anything against the Eagles. Like people are mad at the Eagles, blah blah blah. Like why?
I don't really like them,
You don't?
honestly. They're
I-
kind of. I don't know.
Well,
Eagles fans are kind of annoying.
they've
I know
never
it's kind of hypocritical.
they've never
'cause-
been good.
Yeah.
So like I feel sympathy. You know, we don't realize how lucky we are to be Boston, Boston area
The
people.
past 19 years, yeah. Right?
I don't know.
The Patriots they sucked.
Oh yeah,
And the Red Sox.
and the Celtics. The 90s was just a horrible year.
Mm-hmm. Years. Decade.
Oh yeah, horrible decade. But we haven't even talked about the Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
Yeah, Super Bowl. So
You got Jared Goff, who is like a little shaky. I don't know if
I don't think he'll
he
be
made
able.
a Pro Bowl, but like he's not.
I don't
he's
think he'll be
not-
able to handle a Super Bowl yet.
I don't know.
He has Robert Woods.
He has a really good. He's put in good situations, but I don't know if it's necessarily him who's why they're there.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well,
I mean,
Sean McVay's been a big part of it.
yeah.
But the Patriots, they lost the last Super Bowl. Tom Brady's he's gonna go off. He's ready.
I mean, it's his 9th Super Bowl.
Yeah.
What do you expect?
But he lost. That last Super Bowl was really. This is our third Super Bowl in a row.
Mm-hmm. That's insane, especially like football,
Yeah.
where like teams have like 3 or 4 year runs, and then they kind of need to
The-
rethink things.
The Patriots lost in 2009 to the Giants, right?
They lost twice to the Giants. I
Yeah,
forget the year.
The latest time though.
I think it was like 2012 or something. I don't know. Anyway, just to have a franchise that's been like dominant for like the better part of the 21st century is like unheard of.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Yeah. So,
we're
but
lucky. We're
but James
spoiled.
James White, Aaron Donald, he's a big time defensive lineman. He the Tom Brady didn't even get like touched
I know that's
against the Chiefs.
just
The Chiefs don't have a
yeah,
good
the
defense
Chiefs,
though.
they're not really renowned for
Yeah.
their
Except for
rushing.
that one guy that's like 8 feet tall. Chris Jones or something.
Yeah,
He blocked one ball against.
yeah,
Tom.
he's good.
But Aaron Donald, if we can keep him
I
away
mean-
from Tom Brady, I'm not worried about it.
I mean, the Rams are kind of known for their pass rush.
Yeah.
Because they have Ndamukong Suh, that guy.
Weirdest name.
Yeah. And then Aaron Donald, who's
Yeah.
like a god.
Aaron Donald's definitely juicing. He's doing something. He's doing something fishy.
Have you seen his like neck? He's like the weirdest.
He's
he
like
looks
wide
like a
neck.
thumb. He looks like a thumb.
Yeah. But yeah, so Patriots Rams Super Bowl. Well, we're Patriots fans, so we obviously think the Patriots are going to win, but I think it'll be a close game.
All the Patriots Super Bowls are pretty close.
Yeah. But I don't think it'll go to
Really co-
overtime
It really comes down to Belichick's like
decisions. Yeah. You know, yeah.
Look at this dude. Look at this dude.
Yeah, we got to yeah, he
We've got a picture of Aaron Donald.
Yeah.
We might put that on the
we'll see
we
about
could.
that.
We could.
Probably not.
Anyway, he
But
looks like a thumb.
Yeah, guys, look
He's
look
really good though, so I'm not gonna make
we're not
fun of him.
we're not gonna show you a picture of Aaron Donald, but you know, if you want, once this is over, of course, you gotta listen to the whole thing before you leave.
Obviously he's gonna see this.
Go look at a picture of Aaron Donald,
Yep.
and
Just look up Aaron Donald.
and then
like,
DM us on Instagram and tell us that he doesn't look like a thumb.
yep. Send us
Okay.
a picture. Send us a picture of Aaron Donald on
Yeah.
Instagram at NoCapSports.
Let's bring some pop culture into this though.
Oh yeah.
Adam Levine and Travis Scott. Oh, not Adam Levine. Maroon 5.
and the I forgot his name. Big
Boy.
Big boy.
Who even
I
is
don't know.
that?
They're like Maroon 5, Travis Scott, and Atlanta's very own Big Boy. Like I don't know. Like
It
of
sounds
all
like
the,
it
of
sounds
all
like
the
a
peop-
food.
of all the people from Atlanta,
Yeah.
there's like
Well-
every rapper ever, and
and
then
a
Big Boy.
But everyone, not everyone, well, the African American people, they got mad at Travis for being in the Super Bowl halftime show. A bunch of them.
What was that all about?
'Cause the NFL kind of oppressed, quote unquote, Colin Kaepernick for what he was doing. And so black people got mad at that when they didn't want Travis to join, and they kind of lost some respect for him. I mean,
it's a good performance.
It's
an
you know, it's the
entertaining
thing of a lifetime for Travis. I mean, he's only like 26.
Travis.
He's super young, and for him to be in a Super Bowl halftime show, that's crazy.
He's made it.
How old is he?
He is
Do
26.
26. That's what I said. Yeah. So that's and Adam Levine and Travis Scott. I don't know how they're gonna.
Well, they always have it. It's
Work
like Bruno
together.
Mars and like Aerosmith or something. They have that.
Well, Bruno Mars is a good singer. Travis is auto-tune.
Yeah.
All right.
He has
So
talent.
yeah, Big Boy. I don't know what he's gonna do. He's probably just gonna come on for like
Yeah,
10
and they're like,
minutes.
oh my God, Big Boy!
Then he's gonna do like
Right.
a Pitbull rap for like 5 minutes and then leave.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Super Bowl. Let's do score predictions. What do we think? I'm calling Pats 24, Rams 17.
I'll say 31 to 23. Nah,
That's a weird number.
well, it's
They would have to get like a
Wait, hold on.
safety or something.
20.
24 would be a good number.
Well,
Quick math.
hold on. 20. I don't know.
You know,
They-
Jack Jack once Jack once he got
Shut
a
up.
0.
Okay.
A
Anyway,
0 on a math
Let's say
quiz.
31-24.
31-24. What'd I say?
I don't know.
24-17. Yeah, so
Well, it wasn't one game just 23. Am I crazy?
you're crazy.
I'll say
All right, well
23.
so yeah,
What
so
the
that's
hell?
our Super Bowl preview, you could say.
No,
s-
the 2 touchdowns and 3 field goals.
2 touchdowns.
3 field goals. 23.
All right.
14, 17.
You know, you made me
20,
go back to the
23.
other slide for that.
Okay.
I was already on drip.
I was right.
You were right. All right.
Okay.
Drip. That was not planned. Jack, you want to take this away, or I got it? I got it. All right. Drip. Quirky Gang. It's going up. The greatest song on SoundCloud of all time. Ever. When you search SoundCloud, it says player of Drip next to it. That's how big it is right now. Drip by Quirky Gang consists of Saget,
Applejack
Cockpit,
and Hoagie.
Hoagie. Just to confirm, Applejack is yours truly. No, not yours truly. His truly. Jack Belmore
Yours
is
truly.
Applejack. Yours truly is Hoagie, who also has a song with NWI Dyson.
Mhm.
Game Changers.
That guy.
Yeah.
It's almost at 1,000.
Almost,
It
yes.
probably already did.
But we already talked about that. We got to talk about Drip. Drip.
We already did.
We already did talk about it in the
Previous
last
episode.
yes. But again, link in the description. Go check that out. If you're interested in who made the cover because it's so horribly awful, Saget Beats made the cover. I didn't make the cover. Saget Beats made it. But let's move on to another thing. Warriors Celtics. They played last night. It's weird that we haven't talked about basketball for this long.
I know.
But
it's crazy.
Warriors Celtics. You watched that game, right? Of course.
Some of it, yeah.
Yes. Well, we can bring up the
I think it was very well matched most of the way through.
sorry.
I think
Sorry, homies, for that little slide malfunction.
at the end, I think there was a lot of missed shots that definitely could have. What?
Go to the box score.
Oh, right. I
Yeah.
think there was a lot of missed shots at the end that they could have.
Well,
would have changed
the
game.
biggest thing was Kyrie Irving had his back turned, trying to guard Steph Curry for whatever reason, when he should have crashed. When Draymond Green missed those 2 free throws, he should have crashed the boards and boxed out Draymond Green a little bit.
Yeah. I
But
mean,
if we were still losing, we were down. We lost 115 to 111. But if you're looking at the screen right now, you see KD 33 points. Sorry that it's a bunch of information, but I wanted to fit it on one slide. KD with 33 points. Boogie 15 points in only 23 minutes. Curry. Yeah, let's talk cuz Boogie I've been hearing a lot like Gordon Hayward's taken like super long to come back.
and Boogie's is like.
And
still-
Boogie's
Yeah.
Boogie's
good.
averaging like 15 points a game in only 20 minutes. Well, what I have to say to that,
Gordon Hayward is like more of a guard.
yeah, Gordon Hayward, Boogie has no responsibility whatsoever to do anything right now.
Yeah.
Gordon Hayward has to guard quick people. Gordon Hayward has to score for us to play well. Most of the time, he has to score for us to play well. And the Celtics fans are crazy. Warriors fans.
2 points.
Yeah,
Am I reading that?
he's not horrible. But he played horrible. He was 0 for 5. Draymond Green.
Baines and Rozier all scored 2 points.
Well,
Pretty bad.
Rose.
Well, I guess the starting lineup did pretty good.
Yeah. Horford had a great game. Kyrie. Let's talk Hayward. Let's talk about that again because people are like, oh, Boogie didn't play for a year and he's already doing good. Well, Boogie doesn't have to guard quick people.
And he's also on the greatest team.
He's
ever
also on the
assembled.
greatest team of all time. He's also his injury. He had a different injury than Gordon. He doesn't have to run up and down the court quickly. He doesn't have to be athletic to be good, really.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to. Boogie, he wasn't really that athletic before. He was fine.
I mean, I forgot what I was gonna say. I think because like Boogie like has to work, but he doesn't like. I mean, everyone around him is an all-star, so there's not really. He doesn't need to like really carry anyone. He's kind of being carried.
Yeah, Gordon Hayward.
Like
Gordon,
he can do whatever he wants, and
Yeah.
he like get a pass wide.
and that's why he
open.
came here, or
Yeah.
not here, to Golden State. But Gordon, he's got the mental thing going on in him where he's like, oh my God, I'm not doing well, and the team's not doing well. With Boogie, he doesn't have to worry about that.
It's more like, oh my God, they have me now, and now we're on a
Yeah.
10-game winning streak. I'm like unstoppable.
Yeah,
I don't think like this. The Warriors could like. They're like, They're like so good. I don't
Yeah.
get it. Like you can't make a mistake against. Like anything you
Yeah.
do wrong, they'll
You-
score 3 points on.
and that's what happened. You know, when you play great teams, there's very very little room for error, and that that missed rebound we had when Draymond Green missed both free throws. That was a gift sent from God. Him missing those 2 free throws, and we didn't get the rebound. That's inexcusable.
Plus, like the 2 minutes leading up to that, there was just like a bunch of just randomly taken threes.
Yeah. Marcus, did you see that shot Marcus Smart made? It was like a
I don't know.
KD contested Marcus Smart 3, and I was like, "Oh my God,
Oh, yeah, right.
there is no way that's going in." And he just swished it somehow. That was unbelievable. That was so lucky. And that game was very winnable for both sides. KD made that bonehead throw to Iguodala that went out of bounds. I don't know what he was thinking there. He kind of got trapped in the corner, and he can just throw passes over people's heads because he's so long. But it is what it is. This was a finals preview. This was
Yeah.
Boston. Gordon Hayward's gonna come back to about maybe 65% of what he was, because he's like 40% of what he was right now, if that. 65-75% of what he was, probably averaged like 15 or 16 in the playoffs. That would be unbelievable if he came back and did that, because
also, like Kyrie has like he's averaged like 11 assists the past like 6 games.
Yeah, remember the first pod? I was like, Kyrie needs to go on a James Harden like tear, and that's what he's doing.
32, 6 and 10 and 6.
Yeah.
Which I mean, that's pretty like for Kyrie. He's like more of a scorer. That he like the way he's sharing the ball.
Well, he's on the best. This team is better than the Cleveland team. He's the Cleveland team that won the championship, I think.
Yeah, that was just like
Yeah, 'cause the Warriors weren't as good back then. But this is the best.
They only won 73 games.
Yeah, this is the most. This is the most talented team he's ever played on. And another thing that I've been hearing is Terry Rozier and all these guys. They're like, oh, this is we're not doing well because this is the most. We have too much talent. Figure it out.
Yeah.
Like, come on. I know it's easy for me to say, but I mean, that's just an excuse.
That was kind of the narrative being played for the Warriors that like that KD joining them and then Boogie would be like, oh, there's too much alpha stuff going on here.
Well, it's not an issue of alpha with us. It's an issue of Terry Rozier, Jaylen Brown. Those guys should be starting on a different team.
Right.
On most other teams, those guys would start.
Yeah.
On the Suns, Terry Rozier and Jaylen Brown would be stars,
Mm-hmm.
So, well, you can say that for a lot of guys, but you get the point.
They're not just like
And
role players.
Kyrie said this was great, and Kyrie doesn't need to be doing as much talking about his players as he has been, but Kyrie said all the guys on the Cleveland team, because Cleveland had like the oldest team, one of the oldest teams like ever, like average age wise when they won it. All those guys were on their last few years, and they all wanted to win a championship before they retired.
Right.
With these guys,
They're kind of just getting.
they have
into
their
everything.
careers ahead of them.
Yeah.
And, Kyrie does too, but he's won a championship and he wants to get back there. And I think that's why he won't leave Boston. That's another thing to talk about on another episode, once it gets closer to the trade deadline. Not trade deadline, the off season. But,
My computer just died. Or your whatever this is.
That's all right. Well, we'll just move on to the next thing then. So Warriors Celtics potential finals preview.
Mm-hmm.
We'll give them a run for the money in the finals, but this year it's not about winning the finals, it's about getting to the finals.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
I mean, the East is wide open. I think the West is. I mean, you have a.
You have 10
but-
teams with the same record in the West.
Yeah.
With the top 3 teams.
I mean, the Grizzlies are kind of falling off, but
yeah.
like as a whole, the West is like. It's more the Warriors and then a bunch of like 8, 9 teams all
Yeah.
competing.
The top teams
for
in the
number
league
2.
right now are the Celtics.
Well,
Raptors.
Warriors won.
Yeah. Let's do that. So Warriors won.
They're in a tier of their own.
Yes. I'd say Raptors. Well, the Celtics beat the Raptors.
Mm-hmm.
So why
That
don't we
was at
why don't we put
home.
Celtics at number 2? Because come playoff time, let's go back to the other side.
I think
Let's slide
tier
real quick.
2, you have the Raptors, the Celtics, like the
And then Thunder,
Nugget-
Rockets.
Thunder, Rockets, Nuggets,
Yeah.
maybe.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, let's move on from that a little
Right.
bit. New website.
Website.
All right. I made a new website today for the podcast. It is nocapsite.wixsite.com/nocapsports.
Be in the description.
Be in the description,
hopefully.
yes. So go check that out. It's kind of interesting, not really.
You can find all our videos right there. You can subscribe. You can watch the videos.
You can do everything.
You can learn more
Yes.
about.
And also,
Yeah.
you can go to the website, and there you click. I think it's contact us. You can give us suggestions for the podcast of what
Yeah,
you want to
plus
hear.
on Instagram at NoCapSports. You can send us a DM.
That's right.
Topics, hot takes, whatever you want.
Yeah.
Or just say hi. Whatever you want.
Whatever you want. All right.
Feel free.
PC Friars. Jack, you went to that game today, did you?
Yeah.
Talk
Against
about it.
DePaul.
I wasn't there.
I mean, DePaul, they've been pretty bad the past few years, but they've actually made some improvements. They were third in the Big East coming into the game.
What was Providence?
They were almost last.
Oh,
But
man.
well, they're not even that bad, but the
They-
Big East is really competitive this
Yeah.
year. There's Villanova's in first, I think, and then Marquette's in second, and then all the other teams are like even.
Mm.
So, I mean, it's every win's a good win. It's not like there's a bunch of
Yeah.
like fodder.
It's like the West.
Yeah, they're like the west of the
Yeah.
east of college. I mean, Alpha Diallo had another good game, although he kind of sucks from time to time.
Yeah.
I mean, if you think the Celtics is frustrating to watch, God, please don't watch the Friars. They're like the most annoying team ever. They like, oh my God, they're like stupid. They're so stupid.
Like no cap.
No cap, they are stupid.
Bruh.
But I mean, I'm a fan, so I gotta stick by.
You gotta stick by.
I
it.
was there with Chris Dunn, and I gotta be here with whoever the hell they.
Yeah, that's right.
Makai Ashton Langford, his stupid ass.
All right. Well,
Ugh.
thanks for talking about the Friars.
Yep, that's our weekly Friar update.
Yes.
Or 2 weekly. They have Georgetown, I think. No, yeah, at home Georgetown. Mac McClung, who you may know, the little short dunker guy.
Oh yeah.
He broke our hearts a few weeks ago. We were up by 3. He hit a half-court shot to tie it, and then we were up by 3 in overtime. They had another half-court shot to tie it, and then they won in double overtime. Oh my god.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
stop belly aching over that. Come
I
on.
know. At least they're not URI.
Yeah. But let's talk about another thing. The Gay Action podcast.
Mm-hmm.
They're coming for our throats.
Yep.
But we got
They-
the knives. So
Yep. We got the knives to their throats.
do not subscribe to
For the-
Gay Action
For
podcast.
the love of God.
For the love of Jah.
Ja.
Like on Jah, no Capca. Do not subscribe to Gay
Oh
Action
my
podcast.
God.
Don't listen to anything they do. Jack just actually threw up.
Yeah.
My mixing board is like on fire.
Oh my god.
He threw up all over it.
Uh,
Do not. Oh,
Sorry. I just looked
Kimberly
at
Belmore, just subscribe to our
what,
channel.
What the?
New
What the what?
subscriber.
What the what?
Let's go. All
the
right.
hell is that?
So yeah, so she just subscribed.
On
but-
my mama.
Get it? 'Cause that's Jack's mom.
Get it?
But that wasn't even planned. You
What?
know, I went to screenshot.
Sean Dempsey added to a story.
Yeah. Everything about our podcast is so much better than theirs in every single way. I hope they see this.
Quality isn't the best, but better next week. Yeah, right.
You know,
This is we are waging war.
we are waging war. You know, maybe we'll have them on our podcast. We'll debate with them.
Yeah.
But I don't know if they're worthy.
But, yeah.
So
Why not?
that'll do it for episode 3 of No Cap Sports with Jack and Nate.
Yep. We'll see you whenever the next episode.
Yeah, we'll
is.
see you whenever the next episode is. Thank you very much for watching. Click all the links in the description. Check out the new website. Follow us on Instagram. Maybe we'll have a Snapchat coming out soon, a Twitter maybe. You never know. Send us some requests of what to talk about in the next podcast.
But definitely don't
do not
anything to stupid whatever they're called.
Gay Action Podcast. Do not subscribe to them. You know, we put our podcast up,
Please.
then they put
Please
their
don't.
podcast up. You
Yeah.
know,
First off, we were like, yeah, we're making a podcast.
and then we were gonna have them on as guests.
Yeah, they were going to be our guests. And then, you know what they did? They took their knives and they stabbed us in the back and they made their own stupid podcast. It's horrible.
Yeah.
They
No,
can
but
say whatever they want, but they record on stupid Chromebooks. And
we we have a MFN mixing board. So
no offense, but
yeah, no offense. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for listening. If you listen to the whole thing, oh my God, as Jack said in the last one, you know, I think that's gonna be a recurring theme. If you listen to the whole thing, you know, we'll be like,
yeah,
You know, if
we'll
you-
shout you out.
we'll shout you out.
Well,
We'll
not if you're part of any rival
yeah.
podcasts or anything.
Yeah. Gay Action Podcast. But you know, again, thank you for watching. DM us some suggestions on Instagram, No Cap
Yeah.
Sports. Keep
And follow us as well.
follow us as well. Subscribe. Do not forget to subscribe. You will get 30,000 extra kills in your kill feed on Fortnite if you subscribe now.
Yep. If you subscribe, you'll also get.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
wait,
Jack's
hold on, let me check.
Jack's dad owns Epic Games.
1 million V-Bucks.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yep.
So yeah,
That's
so
crazy.
no cap on Ja. We'll be
Okay.
back whenever we'll be back. Stay
We
tuned.
might also come out with some merch, and we'll be selling
Yes.
that with our little no cap box logos on them.
Yeah. Check the website for updates to the website. There might be a little merch section on there coming soon, so
Just saying.
you never know. You know, call me up when Gay Action Podcast has some merch, okay? So,
Yeah.
all right, well,
More like never.
we'll leave it with that. Thank you very much for listening. Have a good night.